Hello, this is Kevin with Earthway Experience. Today I'd like to speak a little bit about building permaculture community. Why? A little bit more why. I'm going to give you just a real quick background on myself so you know where I'm, as they say, coming from. I was born in Southern California. Started surfing when I was about 12 years old. In high school, I started downhill skiing. Early in high school, started downhill skiing. Moved to Washington State in high school as well. Did more downhill skiing. Did a lot of hiking and things like that. Eventually moved to Colorado when I was an airline pilot and was able to do a lot of skiing there in Colorado. Moved to Alaska for about 10 years, enjoyed the Alaska outdoors, fishing, hunting, camping. I have a degree in economics, and I was an airline pilot up until 1999 when I broke my sacrum. I can't sit so long time without pain medicine, so they won't let me fly anymore. All right. That out of the way, my wife and I, we've done a lot of gardening, organic gardening over the years, and I was first heard about permaculture in the mid-90s, and I guess really it wasn't until the last few years that I've started making more of a study of permaculture and finding out more about it, and then of course putting it into practice. Permaculture came about from Bill Mollison, David Holmgren, two Australian gentlemen. Bill Mollison was a professor, and David was his graduate student. Bill Mollison had a background in forestry and agriculture and broad background, and he had been studying nature, looking at the forest and saying, boy, look at this. We have trees that are high, medium level trees, a bush under forest, low herbs, and they all work together. Maybe we can do something in our gardens, small, medium, large scale, so that we can use nature as a model, good idea. So, but it came about in the 70s because of, they looked at the oil crisis that was happening around the world and wow, what if this crisis becomes permanent? So here we are, 2009 right now, almost 2010, just you can almost say a few short days away, and it is an interesting time to be alive right now. I've been doing a lot of research lately on the internet and other places, the 3 E's, the economy, energy, and the environment. There's a lot of people out there that talk about it. Generally, people focus on the economy, or they talk about environment, or they talk about energy, but they don't put it together into one. I feel in permaculture, permaculturists, they do. I found a website that I really, really would like you to take a look at. Chris Martenson. I'll put a link up here. And he has done what's called a crash course. It's about a 3-hour and 40-minute, 20-segment slideshow program that's available for free on his website. And if you're kind of, sitting on the fence, well, I look out there in the world and I see, it looks like things are going a little bit bad. House prices are falling, and and you know, people are underwater on their mortgages, and all this credit card defaults and everything is happening. But gosh, you know, people sitting on the fence may be thinking, but they just made Obama, you know, the Nobel Peace Prize, so he really must be doing something. Of course, he went to get the Peace Prize in Norway and spoke about the war in Afghanistan and defending his position. And just a couple of days ago, Bernanke, Man of the Year, Time Magazine. I guess if we put Al Capone on the cover of Time Magazine, you know, criminal, he was quite the Man of the Year. Maybe not in a positive way. People might, a lot of people think the same thing about Bernanke. Whether he's doing it intentionally or unintentionally, watch the video and learn, make up your own mind. Gerald Celente, trends forecaster. He calls himself political atheist. His company is not have any political connections. It has no investment advice. They forecast trends. Coca-Cola and CNN and major corporations in the past have relied on his company to forecast trends. Because when a company is going to go into another country, for example, they want to know, is that country stable? And Gerald Celente's company, Trends Forecasting, looks at trends all over the world, and they are predicting some things that are not so nice. I don't want to go into it here on the video. You go out and you look at it yourself, please. Peter Schiff, a man from Connecticut, running for Senate, has an investment company, but he has also been forecasting things, and he does not have positive things to say about the future. Not to say that they're trying, or we're trying, to be negative. We want people to be advised, know what's going on, so that you can make positive changes for the future. Don't let the future, don't let events drive your actions. Let your actions drive the future. So put it in a positive way. How are we going to be ready for maybe whatever comes? So permaculture community, it's people getting together in our neighborhoods again, and it's people learning to garden, learning to communicate, learning to coordinate with each other again. So that's it for this video. Trying to keep them short so you'll watch them all, please. But consider subscribing to this channel, and you will be advised of future videos. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.